So sadly, Andy Williams is leaving the company after 8, 9 long years. He'll be sorely missed by everyone. We decided to put together a short documentary interviewing the man, the myth, the legend. Let's go meet him. Oh, I think we've caught him at a wrong time. Andy? Andy?
You're unbelievable.
James, you there? This is a wind-up.
Sorry Andy, I didn't hear you. You should have knocked.
I did knock. It's freezing.
Right, well Andy, thanks very much for agreeing to do this.
No worries.
This is your documentary, this is
Okay.
your interview. You've got one chance to show us what it was all about. Take it away.
Cool. Okay. Let's start where it all started. When we came around here.
Cool.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah,
Let's see where I used to sit.
Sounds good to me. And how's this room changed then?
Well, we used to have 4 desks here,
Oh, okay.
and there used to be 4 desks in here as well that people used to sit at.
Okay.
And this was mine. This is
Yeah.
where it all.
This is where you used to do your thing.
Yeah. This is where I built links, submittees. That's what it was all about in them days. Turbo submit. It's all changed now. But standards have dropped since then. Yeah, but I mean that's changed.
Sorry, what's changed?
That used to be a goldfish.
Sorry, what used to be goldfish, Andy?
Not a goldfish. It used to be a picture of a goldfish.
Okay.
So
Well, which one did you prefer?
me, I prefer a mommy. So and a really cool thing is that you get a free product spontaneously now and then. You know, a free product is given to you, but I know the algorithm. So check this out. There's my drink, and then it should go.
No free product.
No, that shouldn't happen. Cool, so let's have a look in one of the old rooms as well. Some different laid out, but we used to have 4 desks again in here. Of course, Adrian there. Lucy used to sit there. I think we had a new starter, or I think Tom Howlett was either there or there.
It's a shredder now.
Same thing. Rob Arkell.
And what's your fondest memory of Rob?
Fondest memory of Rob. That's a tricky one. Of course, famous Iron Man. Well, he's not a famous Iron Man, he's just famous in the company for doing Iron Man. Well, famous to those who care that he does Iron Man, I'm not sure. But famously thinks that an Iron Man is better than a 62-mile run.
And of course it's not.
It's not. So, there you go. But yeah, Rob Arkell. You've got no fans! Rob. Here, look, he'll like this.
So what are you going to do here?
So,
It's a bit childish, isn't it?
Grace box. Yes! Soy roasted seeds.
Famously Rob's favourite snack. So Andy, you do know this algorithm, right?
Yes, I know the algorithm. It's supposed to have worked the last time. Right. Drop. Nothing. Why is this isn't working? Now I've got skills.
What's your fondest memory of Sam?
Well, I've known Sam since she first started. She used to sit opposite me in that room. So we're old roomies, so I've known her for ages. So that's been really, really cool.
That's nice.
So hoping I don't get Sam bookered on the last day. Well, I'm allergic to alcohol, so getting that on me would...
So, sorry, I didn't know.
The joke would be not a nice subject.
Do you want to talk about that?
So Hannah sits here. Another runner. Happy days. Reckons I got her into the whole running thing a bit more seriously after the Paris marathon. We both did it. Well, they famously ran past me at the 20-mile mark while I was plodding along crying.
Why were you crying?
Well, it hurt. 20 miles is a long way. She just ran past, she didn't care. Didn't stop. I could have been injured. Ooh. Yes.
So, what's the algorithm then, Andy?
I know the algorithm. That isn't even the product that I chose. Right. Nothing. Why is this not... Cool. So yeah, Ben's office. Ben obviously took a chance on me nearly, what, 8 years ago it is now. I was pretty new to the SEO industry. I kind of knew the basics, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And he took a chance on me, really. And ever since then, he's nurtured me, he's moulded me, he's touched me.
Andy, what's the matter?
5. Drop. And then... Why don't it work? The amount of money I've put in this, I never get anything free. Do you like mini cheddars?
No.
But yeah, back then there was only 4 of us. We were Impact Media in Regis, and now he's built it into, you know, one of the leading agencies in the UK, and he's made me the SEO I am now, and he's helped me along my personal path, and you know, I wouldn't be in the position I am, you know, without Ben's help really along the way. So for that, I can only be eternally thankful, and I can only aspire to be, you know, as entrepreneurial as Ben is, and you know, who knows, maybe one day I'll be sat in a governor's chair like that. Who knows? We shall see. But yeah, huge thanks to Ben. He took a chance. So happy days. It's been a good journey, good long journey. It's been enjoyable sharing it with him. So that's cool.
Andy, don't forget your coat.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess let's have a look downstairs.
Well, don't know where Andy's gone, so let's make a cup of tea instead. Oh, he might be in there. There you are. So Andy, who's been your biggest inspiration at work?
Huh?
Who's been your biggest inspiration at work?
Mike Essex.
Mike Essex. And why?
Well, he's a brand, isn't he? Can I take that back?
You've said Mike Essex. That's your final answer.
Alright, it's not Celebrity Millionaire or whatever, is it? Used to be a millionaire.
So what memories do you have of Mike Essex?
Well, he made us all those whiteboard videos, didn't he? I never really got on with those.
Whiteboard videos?
Yeah.
I seem to remember you being alright, apart from that one famous time.
The what?
Well, you know, that one famous incident where you completely lost it.
I've never lost it. One Take Williams. That's what they call me. I've never lost it doing a whiteboard video.
I'm pretty sure I remember a time.
No. Never lost it doing the whiteboard video.
Are you sure?
Hi, I'm Handy. Right, hi, Handy. Because the right SEO is what you want in order for the right things to happen. This is my new room. This is where I'm sitting at the moment. My final resting spot until you know, the final day, as it were. Sitting in here with Jenny Williams at the moment, new to the content team, so she's a new star.
And how you've been getting on with Jen?
Yeah, really good. It's you know, obviously you've always got to look at it from their point of view, because it must be quite daunting to be, you know, put into a room with an SEO legend or guru or rock star or however you wanna word it. You know, I don't like labels myself, but just call me Andy. Hi, so Handy, right?
And how do you motivate Jen?
Well, you know, I've got my own way of getting people motivated. I'm quite well known for it around here. I mean, look, I'll give you a scenario. You know, I could be sat here typing. Don't know what I'm typing. Probably building a link, I'd imagine. But she'll be sort of sat there, maybe, you know, trying to think of inspiration for whatever content she's writing, and you know, I can just quickly get on. Come on, let's do this. And that's probably enough. That's probably enough for the rest of the day. Away she goes.
So unique style.
Yeah, I think so. Because carrying out the right SEO in the right, can't even spell for fuck's. Right. Hi, so I'm Handy. No, I'm not Handy! So we've got the two grads.
Yeah.
Two new starters who have started in here. We've got Ben this side, we've got Sally this side, both just starting their journey into the role of grad DME, and the whole SEO and PPC thing is all new to them, it's all exciting, so that's cool.
And have you got any words of wisdom for the new grads?
Words of wisdom, it's always a tricky one. I think if I was going to offer any words of wisdom, I think it would be your own person. Unless that person's Tom Howard, obviously. But right, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Sod 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 it! Ah! God's sake! Luke the Duke.
Yeah, Luke.
Sits here. So obviously the tallest man in SEO. Bit too tall, but there you go. Used to be a grad as well, but he's evolved into a fully fledged DME.
Mm.
So he's done really well.
Yeah, doing really well.
But yeah, huge eyes. Vandalism.
I think it's for comedy purposes.
So yeah, left his money out there. My mum used to say, whenever you left money out, that was money for the cleaner. So
Andy, you're not the
so
cleaner.
Emma sits over here. She's now looking after all the grads. She's training them up and everything. So that's really cool. Really crucial role. She's doing really well. Obviously, Luke's graduated, as it were. She does tend to take him home afterwards, though. That's a bit for someone else to look into. Man U fan as well.
Controversial.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Right, Andy, what are you doing there?
Just sorting out today's toasty. I have one every day. It's turned into a bit of a challenge. She had my mouth off a couple of weeks ago, as I usually do. Sorted myself out cheese toasty, and I said I'm going to eat these until the day I leave. And it's turned into a bit of a bet between me and Jen, see if I can do it. So here's today's.
Well, what are you going to get out of that?
Type 2 diabetes, I'd imagine. Been a lot of changes in this room. A lot of people are sat in here.
Quite a famous room.
It is. So at the moment, what we've got is we've got John, Dean, Sophie, JC, James Chalice, Golden Chalice.
John
Waghorn.
Waggers.
So he always keeps a banana there for me so he can do that joke.
Good source of potassium.
It's wearing a bit tight now. Yeah, lead singer of a band, guitar player. Won't let me be manager of his band though, despite the fact that I have obviously had great success with the Graham Bench band. Managed to get a #1 hit single, managed to get some airtime on internet radio, and famously John's band haven't done any of that, but doesn't want my help, so be it.
So if you were his manager, what would you change?
His hair.
Is that done yet?
Huh?
Is the cheese toasty done yet?
No, not yet. A bit longer. JC.
Yeah.
The Golden Chalice. This boy is smooth.
Yeah, he is.
This boy is really smooth. Smoother than a cashmere codpiece. But yeah, a bit infuriating. He won't reach his KPIs that I've set him.
What's his KPI?
I'm not sure if I can talk about it on camera. It's not. The problem with James is that the KPIs that I used to set him weren't necessarily work related. They were more for life skills, as it were. I wanted him to sort of broaden his horizons.
Okay.
So I have tried to persuade him to liaise with the more mature female form.
And how successful has he been?
Well, he hasn't done it.
Oh.
He refuses to do it. He lives in Winchester. He's even got his own balcony, right? And he won't do it. He could woo anyone back to that apartment, and probably does. But the second I try and put my authority on things, and I try to broaden his horizons, he won't do it. He thinks he knows better.
Sounds like it's touched a
Not
nerve.
interested. Dino!
Dino.
Been with us quite a while now, it's Dean. Part of the furniture. So, not comfy to sit on or anything, but you know what I mean. Yeah, looks after the videos. Bit of a whiz on the video. We didn't get him to do this one though, but he's too expensive. Ain't got the budget. But Sophie, new starter.
Yeah.
Has come on board sort of mainly starting with PPC rather than SEO. No choice. It's up to her.
What would you prefer her to do?
Well, something that involved skill, an element of, puzzle solving about it. Something a bit, SEO, obviously. PPC, just press a button, didn't you? I don't know. We can all bid on a key term. What's that for you? Ruined.
I think you did it a bit too long.
Like I said, there's been a lot of people come through this room. Andrew Tonks, blast from the past.
Famous.
Yeah, 25%, famously. Lenka used to sit here, part of Team Andy, of course. the original Team Andy. Famous for running, another runner. Another one who famously didn't beat me in the Great South Run. I think when we had our run-offs, I won 2-1. Don't matter, it's not relevant, but it was 2-1. Claims she was injured on the last one, but result's a result. Tara, of course, famously sat here for a while as well. Tara, our PPC guru for a very long time, sorely missed. Used to make me tickle Graham when Graham used to sit there, make me creep up on him and tickle him.
Blimey.
Not sure how that sort of fell under management, but I got away with it, so it doesn't matter, does it?
So, one of the many qualities that people love about Andy is his ability to just pick up new technology.
Why wouldn't I just go in? So this is where it all used to happen. This is where I spent most of my time at Koozai while we're here. Here's my old desk. Let's have a sit down. This is where I did my managing.
How many years were you in that desk then, Andy?
Could well be about 4 or 5 years, I think, in this position. Sat in this desk where I did my managing, ordering about, build some links, ordering about, disavowing some links, probably the ones that I've built. But now what do I do? Is that it? Sat next to me, my partner in crime, Ollie.
Mr. Eubank.
Mr. Eubank, absolutely. Big strong bond with Ollie. Obviously we've run the team together for a number of years now. We used to have Team Andy, Team Ollie. I think he's still bitter about the fact that Team Andy whipped his ass. It's conclusive as well. I've gone back over previous data and it's definitely Team Andy, but we won't mention that. So yeah, runs it, of course, on his own now. Rumour has he's running it better, but I don't listen to rumours and don't pay attention to that stuff that's written in the toilet either. So don't know. I just want to play the game. What's that? Oh, I couldn't just have Game Boys. Why? And of course, opposite me, your good self, JP. I think you've been opposite me about a year. About a year?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, good times.
Times.
What was your fondest memory of our time together, Andy?
Lucy, I think, is starting next week, I think. So, I think it's Lucy who's going to start there.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, good luck to her as well. Obviously, I'm only going to know her for a couple of days, but all good.
Yeah, very, very good, and good luck to her. But you dodged the question.
What's that?
Favourite, fondest memory of our time together?
I just want to play Jet Force Gemini! Well, I always used to like it when I wound you up about content being dead. You always used to bite there.
Well,
there's the bite.
Well, no, you used to try.
It worked, didn't it? Because you bit every single time.
Oh, I never bit.
Content's dead. The content is dead. So was it? You were only biting at the fact that it was true anyway.
Well, I can only bite at something if it's true, and it's not true.
Well, it is true, isn't it?
It's not
Content is dead. All right. Maybe content's not dead, but SEO is the king, isn't it? Content isn't king. SEO is the king.
Room of Doom.
So here we are, Room of Doom. So first up, got Luke's desk.
No, not Luke. That's Harry.
No, tallest man in SEO sits here, Luke. Luke
No.
the Duke.
No. Luke is the tallest man in SEO. This is Harry. Harry's the tallest man in content marketing.
Who's Harry?
Harry, superstar DJ, content marketing extraordinaire.
No, we've got, haven't we, one 7'2"
Yeah,
giant.
yeah. And we have another 7'2" giant.
We've got two.
We have.
No, this is ridiculous. Why are we getting into this now? SEO is king. It's not content. Content's dead. Don't even get me started on PPC.
Exactly.
We love Harry.
We do.
Harry's top banana. He's been with us a couple of years now, I think, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love him. Always look up to Harry.
Oh.
Yeah. That's cool.
What's the weather like up there, mate?
Yeah. Like M&M's. Still in date.
Andy, you look like you've had a haircut.
I don't know why you have to keep bringing this up. SEO is king. You bit because you know that that's right. Content isn't king, is it?
It's the kingdom.
It's not the kingdom, is it? What are you on about? What's the kingdom? How does the kingdom even fit into it? So Al sits just here. One of Team Andy members from the original team days. Bit of a musician. Plays guitar. Orders paella in a very bizarre way. So that's cool. He's got a few websites he needs to set live. So cold cuts, that's not seen the light of day. And Nora's you can only catch it once.com. So we look forward to seeing that.
What's your favourite memory of Al?
Favourite memory of Al? I'm not sure if it's a memory as such, but in order to try and get his You Only Catch It Once website up and running, I went and caught it all once, and he's not set the site live.
What about that video anyway? We did a video together talking about content and SEO working together.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah.
So what happened there? You know,
no, I faked it.
You faked it.
I faked it.
You faked it. It seemed real enough to me.
That's because I'm a good actor. Yeah.
And what about Laura? What's your fondest memory of Laura when she was here?
It's not the heavy metal. I think that's safe to say. Room of Doom has a name for the reason. We know who the influence was. So, much quieter place. And it's also allowed Graham to start listening to Frozen a bit more as well since Laura's gone, because he's not going to lose face now, is he? So, but yeah, and Graham, another Team Andy. This all used to be Team Andy, to be honest with you. He's a ginger in denial, is our Graham. A ginger in denial. No longer owns his name online. That's down to the Graham Bench Band, but he doesn't like to talk about that. No surprise there. No surprises being the track. I'll leave those there, I think. And of course, Anna used to sit here where Luke used to sit.
Who, sorry?
Harry used to sit. Anna again, Team Andy member, known her for a very long time as well. Analytical whiz kid. Try saying that when you're drunk. So yeah, there we go. I think this is this room. Tom never sat in here, I don't think.
So who else have you worked with?
Well, of course, there's Gemma. Gemma's been here ages. Those are analytics, so really good at that. So a little bit like Anna, likes all the data and things like that. So there's Gemma. Of course, we've got Ruth, who's just started as well in your content team as well.
Awesome.
Sat with Jen once I've gone. So yeah, that's cool.
And do you like Ruth?
Yeah, Ruth's really nice. Although she thinks I'm a bit mardy. So I'm not mardy, am I? It's all content with you. I've had enough of it. You never talk to me about SEO.
Well. Okay, right. Let's talk about SEO then.
Well, go on then. Ask me something about SEO.
How long is a title tag?
Don't know. All right. Let's knock that on the head.
Andy.
Yeah.
If you could sum up your time at Koozai
Yeah.
in 5 things, what would it be?
5 things. Let's see. Award winner.
Yeah.
Got my daddy award. Inspirational athlete. I think that's another good one.
What makes you an inspirational athlete?
I'm quite famous for being able to, just at the click of my fingers, bang, peak of my fitness. Just like that. That's all it takes. There, peak. I'm peak of my fitness.
What?
SEO visionary. I think that's a fair one.
Okay, hang on. SEO visionary, so you can see into the future with SEO?
Word, no, like, you know, pigeon update, saw that coming. Panda update, saw that coming. Penguin update, kind of saw that coming. Visionary.
Right.
So, you
Okay.
know. Gambler, stroke hustler. See James Chalice for that. Don't talk to John Wagon though.
Okay, so that's 4. So
Yeah.
what's your 5th and final thing?
Leader.
What makes you a great leader?
Well, I'm just good at leading people.
So Andy,
Yes.
have you got any final words that you want to say about your time at Koozai?
Absolutely. First and foremost, thanks ever so much to Ben for taking me on 8 years ago, taking a chance on me, and of course thank you to every single person I've worked with during my time at Koozai, and of course Impact Media when we were Impact Media. It's been fantastic fun. I've made a lot of friends. It's going to be very, very hard to leave. I've loved every single minute of it, and this is just a great, great place to work. And I wish everyone all the very, very best moving forward. And I'm sure our paths will cross again, and I shall see you guys on the flip side. I'm going to miss you all.
So it's Andy's final time locking up, and I think best thing for us to do is just to hand over the camera for you, Andy. I know it's going to be an emotional time for you, so we'll let you take it away.
Thank you very much. Okay, for the final time, let's start looking up. Emotional. So come out here. Don't not forget my scarf. Final time, look in the back door. So that's everything off in here. Final look around. Lights off. Oh!
So Andy, this is your final farewell. You've locked up. It's time for you to now vacate the premises. Do you have any final words? I mean, this must be quite an emotional time. You know, it's been an emotional day. Do you have any final messages that you want to say to anyone?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, you better go.
Cool. drove in. Why did you make me... Sit down. Yeah, hi. Hello? Yeah? Uh-huh. No, yeah, no, can I stop? Yeah, no. You bit... Yeah, no, I don't do PPC. Yeah, okay, bye. Yeah, no, I don't do